In this video, we're going to look at the problems in section 11-3. We'll do as many of them as we can. I'm giving this video about 14 minutes. So this first question asks us which pairs of terms are like terms, and the only pairs of terms that are like terms here are A and D. In A, we have A squared B in both of the terms. So those are like terms. In B, we have xy squared in the first term and x squared y in the second term. So these are not like terms. We've got the 2 exponent on the y in the first term and on the x in the second. So those are different. We cannot add those terms. In C, we have ab squared in the first term, but we have everything in parentheses and being squared in the second. So that would give us 4a squared b squared, not ab squared. In D, we have an x to the fourth y cubed in the first term and a y cubed x to the fourth in the second. But the only difference there is the order, and that doesn't matter. We could still add these terms because we could rewrite the second as negative 2 x to the fourth y cubed. Finally, in E, we've got an x squared in the first term and an x cubed in the second, so those are not like terms. Moving on, we are asked to simplify these algebraic expressions by combining like terms. So we've got 5x cubed plus 2x cubed. We've got x to the fifth minus 4x to the fifth, a cubed plus 4a squared plus 3a cubed minus 6a squared, 3m plus 5n minus m, and y plus y minus 5y squared plus y cubed. So let's go back to the screen so we can do these. Here we go. Okay, so our first one is pretty easy. We've got a 5x squared plus a 5x cubed plus a 2x cubed. So all we have to do is combine those, combine the 5 into 2. We're adding them, so that's a 7x cubed. In the second, same kind of thing, except this time we're subtracting. And of course, 4 is greater than 1, which appears there invisibly. So this gives us a negative 3x to the fifth. The difference in this next one is that we have 2 sets of terms that need to be combined. This is the same as a cubed plus 3a cubed plus 4a squared minus 6a squared. So we can then bring it down another line and combine our like terms. So that's 1a cubed plus 3a cubed is 4a cubed plus 4a squared minus 6a squared is negative 2a squared. In this next one, we have 3m minus m plus 5n, which will give us 2m plus 5n. And finally, we've got y plus y is just 2y minus 5y squared plus y cubed. Turning to the slides. Sorry, okay, so now we're being asked to simplify these expressions here. We've got y squared plus 2y minus 3y squared plus 5y. And we've got m cubed minus 3m squared minus 5m plus 4 minus 4m cubed minus 2m squared minus 5m plus 2. Okay, back to the paper. So we start off with this first one, that's y squared plus 2y minus 3y squared plus 5y. Well, that's the same as y squared plus 2y minus 3y squared minus 5y. So we can combine like terms. Y squared minus 3y squared plus 2y minus 5y gives us negative 2y squared minus 3y. In the second one, we've got m cubed minus 3m squared minus 5m plus 4 minus 4m cubed plus 2m squared plus 5m minus 2. And again, we combine like terms. M cubed minus 4m cubed plus negative 3m squared plus 2m squared plus negative 5m plus 5m. All right, yep. Plus 4 minus 2. Okay, so that's a negative 3m cubed plus, minus m squared. Negative 5m plus 5m is 0, and then plus 2. Moving on. Next up, there we go. Next up, we're asked to multiply some monomials. We've got 3 monomials we want to multiply here. We've got 4x times 3x squared. We've got negative 6y squared times 2y cubed. And we've got negative a times negative 3a. All right, so for each of these, the first thing we do is multiply our numeric terms. So that's 4 times 3 is 12. And then we multiply our variable factors, not terms, but factors. So x times x squared is just x cubed. Then we've got a negative 6 times a 2 is negative 12. Y squared times y cubed is y to the 5th. Finally, negative a times negative 3a gives us a positive 3a squared. Next up, we're multiplying doing slightly more complicated multiplication here with the distributive property. We've got 2x times x squared minus 4x and negative 2y cubed times 2y squared plus 5y minus 6. And finally, we've got 4a times 3a cubed minus 2a squared minus a. So we start by just multiplying the term on the outside by each of the terms on the inside. That's 2x times x squared minus 2x times 4x. So that's 2x cubed minus 8x squared. Do the same thing here, except now we have 3 terms that were on the inside instead of 2. So it's negative 2y cubed times 2y squared plus, minus 2y cubed times 5y. Got over a little bit. Minus 2y cubed times negative 6. And then we do multiplication of each of the terms again. So we get negative 4y to the 5th minus 10y to the fourth plus 12y cubed. Finally, one more of these. We've got 4a times 3a cubed plus 4a times negative 2a squared plus 4a times negative a. Combining like term and multiplying our constant factors, we get 12 times our variable factors, a to the fourth, minus 8a cubed minus 4a squared. And that's going to be it. I'm going to stop the video here and we will continue in the next video. If you have any questions, of course, please get in touch.